Hi everybody, this is Chris Clark at Coastal Animal Hospital. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an update and some information about questions that we're still getting yet a year later on this. And more specifically, what we're talking about is the boutique exotic grain-free diets and is it not causing heart disease in dogs. And so last year, the FDA put out a statement that there was concern about the grain-free diets causing an elevation in heart disease in dogs that are not otherwise genetically predisposed to it. More specifically, it's for dilated cardiomyopathy. There were large groups of specifically golden retrievers that this was being reported in, because it actually got out into some golden retriever owner groups and they were self-reporting a lot of these things. It does seem to be a pretty good link. We still don't know quite what it is, even a year later. The cardiologists are still trying to figure this out. They have some really good ideas. We do think it is probably an amino acid deficiency, more specifically something like taurine, because there is precedent for this. Decades ago, cats were actually getting a lot of this specific disease as well. Smart people figured out then it was because the fish that was in all of the canned food diets and everything, as it was processed and heated up, it destroyed the amino acid. And so it was causing the disease in these cats. When they figured that out, every cat food since then has been supplemented, and it basically fixed the problem overnight for them. And so there's precedent that there might be a nutritional reason for this in these guys. It is odd because dogs are not carnivores, they're omnivores. And so they do get these amino acids from different areas, and they can even make some of their own. But basically what it comes down to is we still don't know. It'll probably be a couple more years until the cardiologists collectively kind of figure this out and tease it out. But until then, our recommendations remain the same as they always actually have been, that all of these boutique exotic grain-free diets, these are all essentially just buzzwords. It's marketing to humans. There's no actual medical reason that a dog needs to be on these diets. It's born out of, you want to feed your dogs the way that you or I eat. You want to feed them the best. And so before it was, great, that's probably fine. You know, yes, these diets are a little bit more expensive, but now we actually may have a medical reason that maybe we don't want to do that. And so the diets we do recommend are the same ones we've always recommended. It's what I feed my dog, it's what I feed my cats too. Things like Purina, Hills, Royal Canin, these major brands that have been around for a very long time. They have feeding trials that demonstrates that these animals do great their entire lives when this is all they're eating, which unfortunately a lot of these newer diets, all these grain-free diets just don't have time. They just haven't been around that long, you know, versus these other diets have been around forever. So we still don't know what it is. We get questions about this all the time. We are happy to talk to you about it because, again, you want to feed them the best you can. But for the time being, we maybe want to shift and just kind of really stay at kind of the middle shelf, middle of the road, your Purina, Hills, Royal Canin, just those major diets that have been around a long time for these guys, okay? Questions about anything at all, you can definitely give us a call, shoot us an email, schedule an appointment. We can kind of go over the risks and what your concerns may be, okay? This has been Chris Clark at Coastal Animal Hospital. Thanks for looking.